In this video, we'll be looking at debt settlement versus bankruptcies. So let's get started. Now first, we're going to be starting with debt settlement, and we're going to look at what does it even mean. So, what does it mean? Now, debt settlement involves negotiating with creditors to reduce the total debt owed, often paying a percentage of the original balance as a lump sum or through a structured payment plan. Now we're gonna go ahead and look at key features. All right. So the first key feature that we have is process. Now, a debt relief company or individual negotiates with creditors to accept a reduced amount. Then payments are made over time or as a one-time lump sum. Then we have debt type. Now, it's suitable for unsecured debts, for example, credit card debt, medical bills, or personal loans. Then for the duration, it takes typically 2 to 4 years to complete depending on the amount of debt and the agreement. As for the costs, the fees range from 15 to 25% of the enrolled debt, and for the eligibility, no income or asset requirements, anyone with unsecured debts can attempt settlement. Now we're gonna go ahead and look at the pros. So the first one that we have is I reduced the total amount of debt, and then it avoids court proceedings and legal filings, and then it provides a more flexible and private resolution compared to bankruptcy. Now we're gonna go ahead and look at the cons. So first we have credit damage. Now it requires stopping payments, which significantly harms credit scores. Then we have no guarantee, so creditors may refuse to settle. Then we have tax consequences because forgiven debts may be treated as a taxable income. And then obviously we're gonna have collection calls because some creditors may pursue collection efforts or legal action during negotiation. Now that is it for debt settlement. Now we're gonna go ahead and look at bankruptcy. So first we're gonna go and look at what does it even mean. So bankruptcy is a legal process where individuals declare their inability to repay debts, leading to a debt discharge or a court-supervised repayment plan. Now we're gonna go and look at the types of bankruptcy. Okay, so first one that we have is Chapter 7 liquidation. Now, assets are sold to repay creditors and remaining unsecured debts are discharged. This process usually takes 3 to 6 months. Then we have Chapter 13, which is reorganization. Now, a repayment plan is established over 3 to 5 years to repay debts partially or fully while keeping the assets. Now we're going to go ahead and look at the key features. Now, first, process. Now, legal filing overseen by the courts. Assets, income, and debts are evaluated. Now, for the debt type, it covers both secured and unsecured debts, though some debts like taxes, child support, and student loans may not be dischargeable. For the costs, it includes court fees, attorney costs, and other expenses. And for the eligibility, the Chapter 7 requires a means test to approve inability to repay, and Chapter 13 is for those with steady income. Now, for the pros, it provides a fresh financial start by discharging most unsecured debts, and it stops collection calls, lawsuits, and wage garnishment through an automatic stay. And legal protection ensures creditors comply with court rulings. Now, for the cons, there is severe credit damage. Now, bankruptcy remains on credit reports for 7 to 10 years, making it difficult to secure loans. Then we have public record. Now, bankruptcy filings are public, unlike private debt settlements. Then we have loss of assets. Now, under Chapter 7, valuable non-exempt assets may be sold to repay creditors. And then we have long-term impact. Now, it can affect future employment, housing, and financial opportunities. So that is basically it on debt settlement and bankruptcy. And I hope that this video has helped you out, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Peace out.